Well, for more on what all this means for the markets, I want to bring in Kounis, Chief European Economist at Fortis Bank. Thank you so much for speaking to us. So are the markets convinced by the aid package for Greece? Is it going to restore investor confidence?
I don't think financial markets are completely convinced. Well, let's start first of all with the positives. We have a multi-year financial deal. It's a significant amount. It should take Greek default risk off the table for the next couple of years. And it also shows that Eurozone leaders are starting to really get an idea of the scale of the problems which could amount if they did let Greece default. On the negative side, I think that the austerity measures which are being demanded of the Greeks look extremely challenging, of course this does not remove completely the contagion risk with other countries also having shaky financial positions.
Do you expect the high yields on Greek short-term debt to fall then anytime soon?
Yeah, I certainly think that the short end will fall because the default risk over the next couple of years has fallen dramatically because of this program. But questions remain in terms of the longer end because, of course, this is a 3-year program, and there are question marks whether Greece, after 3 years, will be in a position to repay these funds. I mean, my overall sense is that Europe will do what it takes in the end.
I mean, it's interesting that you're speaking about the risk of contagion, and there were a lot of investor concerns that even when this bailout package was passed, that it would eventually need to be widened to include other countries whose fiscal positions are just as dire as that of Greece. What do the likes of Spain and Portugal need to do now to avoid a loss of confidence and credibility in the markets?
Well, I think they need to step up their fiscal adjustment. They need to become more specific. It needs to become more front-loaded. But there are of course questions whether this will be enough. I mean, they are in shaky fiscal situation, and if yields do start rising, their situation looks worse. So if markets do start worrying about them, it starts to become a self-fulfilling prophecy. And a European bailout of a country like Spain would be much larger than the package
Kounis,
that was
Chief European
announced
Economist at
yesterday.
Fortis Bank, thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate it.